back on the track, and you are going to go on board as we continue with a two-time Monster Jam World Freestyle Champion. There's only two guys who have won this thing more than once. Of course, Mintz has been one of them, guy named Tom Mintz, and Max D, who's won more than anyone. But Jim Kohler, Mr. Excitement in the Avenger, two-time Monster Jam World Freestyle Champion. Different paint job, different design every year. I'm not sure that Avenger's ever looked sweeter than this purple paint style for 2014.
Hey Adam, I don't know about you, but when Jim Kohler's at one of your events, is he one of the guys that you make sure you run out and watch him run?
Absolutely, every time. He's not Mr. Excitement for no reason. It's not only for his mouth, it's also for his driving abilities, that's for sure.
And people may not know this, Monster Jam fans out there might not know, Jim Kohler hand builds everything on that truck. Jim barely buys anything. He's an unbelievable mechanic, fabricator, and he's really the glue to that team screen.
Hey, and no doubt about it, man. He's having some issues. He's got a blown tire right here.
Yeah, he's in trouble already, guys.
Yeah, man, that's a tough break right off the bat. And once he gets it straightened out, though, he's just in a tough corner. It blew out at the perfect time to get him in a bind over there in that corner. Once he gets out, and if he can stay turning to the left, he can make something of it.
Oh, yeah, and what all that did, Adam, if you know Jim, all that did was make him furious sitting in that corner, knowing that clock's ticking. Jim wants to do 100% every single time he's out there. He just takes up so much frustration in that Avenger truck.
It's fueling the fire right now. He's burning down some insane cyclones right now with the blown out. Look at the inside of there. Oh, my gosh.
That's crazy, Adam. You don't have any idea how fast he's actually going until you see that onboard
That's horrible. He better stop.
I'm getting dizzy just watching it. Look at that. Now, Adam, what's that to the left of Jim in there in the cockpit of the Avenger?
Man, that's a shock adjuster. You can see it flailing around there. We call him, he's like Mr. Wizard in there, man, spinning stuff around, turning knobs, and doing whatever he can do to make the job happen.
Yeah, there's like a whole chain and sprocket system in there that hooks to his front shocks. It's amazing, actually, but only Jim can come up with something like that.
He's crazy, man, and that's why we love this guy. Look at him just ripping up the donuts. He's making the best of what he's got right now with that blown-out tire.
Yeah, and you see, like you said, it's got a different paint scheme every year. He's got a great crew of people that help him out, and he likes to change up for the fans every year because Jim's mind is always working, and the Avenger, the truck itself, is a testament to that.
This is just pure, what's the word I'm looking for? Stubbornness? He just refuses to acknowledge that this truck is broken. And the donuts, the fans are literally standing from those cyclones. I mean, we haven't seen anything like them. And frankly, nobody's had the time or the desire to do it. Jim did it out of necessity, I think.
Absolutely. And there's very few times that your truck will give up. And this is one of those times for Jim. The truck is not stopping. And he actually wants it to stop. And he can't make, what? He's back on the wheels.
How about that?
Well, basically everything just fell out of the truck, but it's still on all fours. What's left of it?
He's going to get a pretty good score, and when this run started and that tire went flat, I was about to say, well, he's had some low scores before, folks. This isn't going to be one of them.
No, that was a great run. He was working with what he had burned in some of the best cyclones we've seen all year.
Jim Kohler is a good score, Avenger.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we don't, but you guys are always the winners, because this is the biggest show on earth. It's as big as it gets. Yeah!
A Monster Jam tradition. There's going to be water somewhere, and Jim Kohler is going to take a fire suit dive in it at some point. Well, this time it's mobile. How about that? And at least Jim has some lovely company to hang with him there in the pond.